As is normal practice with the Rashi SICHAH, after presenting the core difficulty and/or the anomaly raised by the commentary of Rashi, the Rebbe will forewarn alternative solutions to the problem and demonstrate how those solutions are not tenable from the standpoint of the Pshuta Shel Mikra. One possible reason that Rashi might have in providing a commentary to the Zot Torat HaMincha and not to the remaining three situations where this format is used is because there is a need to reject an alternative option. That alternative option is recorded in Masechet Menachot, Daf Ayin Bet Amud Bet. We shall be looking at that alternative option, but first, some background information. Perek 5 of Sefer Vayikra covers the Torah law regarding atonement for one's action upon the realization that one has violated a number of specific Torah laws. The perek is divided up into 4 segments. In the first, a list of category for which a korban asham is applicable. There is the misappropriation offering, a questionable guilt offering, and the dishonesty offering. We shall be concerned with the first of 4 options, the sin offering. 4 examples are provided by the text that would require a korban asham. The first is if a person has information but refuses to present that information to the courts. The next 3 involve inadvertent acts, such as when a person who is tameh eats food that is kadosh. This can apply both to the kohen and to the non-kohen. A person who enters the mikdash area that is open to the public, also while in the state of tumah. And finally, a person who has made an oath and inadvertently neglects to fill that oath. As part of the atonement process, there first must be a confession, an acknowledgement of wrongdoing, and this is followed by the bringing of a korban asham. And the Torah provides the individual with 3 options, depending on one's financial health, for that korban asham. Preferably, one should offer a lamb or a goat as the korban. However, if one cannot afford the cost of the animal, one has the option of purchasing and offering 2 doves. And if that is not possible, then the individual can effect his atonement by bringing an offering of flour. If the individual seeking atonement cannot afford neither the 2 pigeons or the 2 doves, then he or she has the option of seeking atonement through asiret ha'efa solet lechatat, 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour, and since this is a chatat offering, lo yasim aleha shemen, he or she may not combine it with oil, v'lo yitin aleha levona, nor can he or she add the spices into the mixture. The flour is then brought to a kohen and kmitza takes place. The flour scooped up by the kohen is then burnt upon the mizbeach. The segment concludes with a statement that through the confession and the offering of the korban asham, an atonement is effected through the Kohen Gadol, v'nislach lo, and the individual will be forgiven. And then the text concludes with a statement that v'haita lekohen kamincha, that although technically this is a sin offering, nevertheless, that just as in the case of the korban mincha, where the unburned portions belong to the kohen, so too with the unburned portions of the korban asham remain the property of the kohen facilitating the atonement.